A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic twist in the ongoing Jeffrey Epstein saga, President Donald Trump has called for an investigation into the late financier's connections with prominent Democrats, including former President Bill Clinton. This request comes on the heels of newly released emails that have reignited questions about Trump's own relationship with Epstein. Trump, who has consistently dismissed scrutiny over his ties to Epstein as a Democratic hoax, took to social media to frame the release of these emails as a distraction from what he describes as the Democrats' failures. He likened the situation to the infamous Russia narrative that plagued his presidency, suggesting that the scrutiny is merely a political ploy designed to undermine him. This is another Russia scam, with all arrows pointing to the Democrats, Trump stated, attempting to deflect attention away from the emails that suggest he may have been aware of Epstein's illicit activities. In his posts, Trump emphasized that Epstein was a Democrat and framed the issue as one that should be directed at the Democratic Party, saying, "Epstein was a Democrat, and he is the Democrats' problem, not the Republicans' problem." He further asserted, "Don't waste your time with Trump. I have a country to run." Trump's call for an investigation was directed towards Attorney General Pam Bondi, who promptly responded by assigning U.S. Attorney Jay Clayton to the case. Bondi assured the public that the Department of Justice would handle the investigation with urgency and integrity, aiming to provide the American people with answers. This latest development adds to the complexities surrounding the Epstein scandal, which has been a persistent headache for Trump throughout his presidency. Epstein, who was known for his connections to powerful figures, including Trump and Clinton, was arrested in 2019 on federal sex trafficking charges before dying in jail under suspicious circumstances. The release of emails from the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform has brought Trump's ties to Epstein back into the spotlight. One email suggested that Trump was aware of Epstein's activities, stating, "I want you to realize that that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim spent hours at my house with him." Another email indicated that Trump had asked Epstein's associate Ghislaine Maxwell to stop bringing young women around. In response to the email revelations, the Trump administration launched a damage control effort, with White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt labeling the email release as a selective smear campaign orchestrated by Democrats. However, Republican leaders in the House Oversight Committee also released a significant number of emails from the Epstein case file, including communications that further implicated Trump. In one email, Epstein referred to Trump as dangerous, stating, "I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body." Trump's insistence that the emails are part of a Democratic distraction comes amid a prolonged government shutdown, which he claims Democrats are using to deflect from their own failures. He criticized some Republicans for supporting the release of more Epstein files, labeling them as weak for siding with Democrats against him. The Epstein scandal has been a recurring theme in Trump's presidency, with previous controversies surfacing regarding the existence of a supposed client list that Bondi claimed to possess. This assertion was later denied by the Justice Department, leading to backlash from Trump supporters. Trump's own comments about Epstein have been inconsistent, with him stating that he distanced himself from Epstein after learning about his inappropriate behavior at Mar-a-Lago. Meanwhile, Clinton has faced his own scrutiny over his ties to Epstein, with reports indicating that he traveled on Epstein's private jet and visited him at the White House. Clinton's spokesperson has previously denied any knowledge of Epstein's criminal activities. The ongoing investigations into Epstein's ties to powerful figures and financial institutions, including JP Chase, continue to unfold, with the Justice Department pledging to pursue the matter with diligence. As the political implications of the Epstein scandal continue to evolve, both Trump and Clinton remain under the microscope, with their respective ties to the late financier raising questions about accountability and transparency in the highest echelons of power. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.